This is Bob with Bob's Leatherworks in Raleigh, North Carolina. And what I've got to show you today is a new wrinkle or a modification or an add-on or whatever we want to call it to a standard butt cover. This butt cover is, first off, left-handed. This gentleman right here told me he got himself a Henry 44 Magnum, and he wanted not to have to drill a hole in the stock. So what could I come up with that would make it possible for him to attach a sling without having to drill a hole in the stock? I thought about it for a moment or two while we were on the phone, and this is what I came up with. Now, this is my regular pattern for a Winchester 1894, which is also going to fit onto his Henry. And it carries 7 44 Magnum rounds. These happen to be 45s, but they're so close and they've always worked. So I use 45 caliber bullets to make bullet loops for both 44s and 45s. And 45-70s too, as a matter of fact. So here are his initials, EH. Here's his American flag. And here is what I put onto his butt cover. This is rawhide. I fashioned a piece of rawhide that goes inside the back of the butt cover, right there. And it is sewn in. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. There you are. There are the sewing lines for this piece of rawhide. Comes up to the top, and I know everything is very dark, and that's another reason why I got a piece of material on my lap, so there are minimum distractions for other things that you're looking at the video. But the shape is right in through here for the rawhide, matches the shape of the butt plate, comes down and then out and then bends in, and there's a 1-inch slot for his sling. This can be 1 1/4 too if you want it to. All I gotta do is just make it a little bigger. It's 2 pieces of rawhide, not just one, glued together, and I sewed it around the edges and across right above the opening for the sling. There we go, there's a good shot, and you can see the slot right there. And the rawhide takes the dye much differently than it will on regular finished tanned leather. But it's dark, and it'll get darker, everything will get darker as this is out in the weather and exposed to gunpowder residue, sunlight, and so on. This is finished very heavily with paste wax. And whether it's shoe polish or paste wax is up to you. I'm now using paste wax. Paste wax goes on easier. It doesn't build up as much in the thread lines. And I buff it out with a brush after I use one of my very well worn in washcloths. But I brush it out and it gets all the excess wax out that you see. But the whole idea is to keep it waterproof. I also wax the inside as well. This is a stock for a Winchester 1894. I've collected these up along the way. I have them for the Remington 870, some bolt actions, and all you've got to do is ask me. I can't remember them right now, and I should have had a little piece of paper here with listing them all. But I have them for several different, and Marlin 336s, definitely those. Marlin 336As with the pistol stock, and this stock also is for the Marlin Cowboy. So there isn't a lot of great variation on Western style lever action rifles, whether it's a pistol grip on a Marlin or a straight stock like this one. This works for the Marlin and the Winchester. Now, when you get your butt cover, when you order one from me, and I did this purposely with a kind of latigo that's different on the color-wise on either side. So as you can see, this is the alternating baseball stitch type, but this is open, of course. So this is under, 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 and actually, you know what? Over, over. I missed it on this one because it's coming off again. So what you want to do is not do what I did here. You want over, 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 and then I messed up right here. See? And so this one's going under, okay, and then this one's going under. So when you go to lace this on for the best look of it, if you don't care, I don't care. But if you want the best look, go over, 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 and then don't do this, and then switch it. So then this is the mistake. You do it correctly. This is going to come right off again anyway. This is 44 inches of latigo, so you've got plenty to work with. Tie yourself a square knot. Try not to use pliers when you are tightening this on. You know, keep working it with your fingers, pinching it, squeezing it onto the stock, and then, you know, pulling it. I mean, if you're really good with your needle nose pliers and you don't stress the latigo, then you won't damage it and tear it. But as you can see, let me see if I can get the best possible angle here for you. There you go, on the background. There you go. Here is this sling adapter coming around, and it actually, when it bends, it hits the bottom edge corner of the butt plate, okay, providing a stop, and then the sling will go right through there where my finger is, and then you won't have to put any kind of drill holes in here to put a swivel stud into your wood. There you go. There's another variation on a butt cover. So on the end titles, you'll find the information on how to order anything from me, a gun belt, one of these, okay, or an Evil Roy butt cover. And that's it from Raleigh, North Carolina for today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.